or something? Or would you like to teach people at home how the game works?
Yeah. So
Okay, are you gonna wear a jersey? There's a bunch in that box if you want to just slide one on. Huh?
it doesn't.
As long as it's not like like another school. I don't even know actually about the brand. I don't. You're not wearing like a Dr. Pepper hat or like an Adidas hat.
I can take my hat off.
No, it's fine. I don't think. I mean, it's a bird.
It's a bird.
I mean, it's a bird.
It's literally.
Mikey.
All right, I need everyone that's not supposed to be back here to
Mini Chris.
stand.
Okay.
2, 1.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream today. We're going to be streaming Super Smash Bros.
And
I'm
Kevin,
your
who are we
host,
going
Jackson.
up against
This
today?
is my co-host.
Today we're going
Kevin
to be
Navadis.
going against
And Kevin, who are we going up against today?
Today we're going to be going against West Mesa High School. And today is actually a really important day because today is the first match of our playoffs. So both teams are really just trying
West
to
Mesa is
go
going to
at
be a
it
tough school
and
to beat.
give each other a run
today,
for their
isn't
money.
it?
You know,
Okay.
try to come up on top.
West Mesa is going to be a tough school to beat today.
Yeah, for sure. Today's going to be a heck of a show. You know, both teams are
Well, hey
really
Kevin,
going to push each other to
for everyone
win,
at
so
home, we
try
should
to
probably do a
come
warm
up
up
on
with our
top.
star players so they can get to know
Hey,
how the
Kevin,
game works before we
for everyone at
will
home,
go
we
into
should probably do a
competition.
warm up with our
That
star
sounds good.
players so
And
they
as the
can
match
get to
goes
know
on,
how the
I'll
game
explain
works
the
before
game
we
more, how it
go
works,
into
just in case
competition.
for those.
Yeah, sounds good. And as the match goes on, I'll explain the
Don't know
game
how it
more,
works
how
that
it
well,
works,
so
you know, just in case for those of you that don't know how it works that well. So let's get into it.
Having a little difficult.
Just a little difficulty, technical difficulties.
Having a little difficulty.
Just a little difficulty, technical
Well,
difficulties.
I guess in the meantime, so Super Smash Bros. Is a very popular game made by Nintendo in 2018. It's Smash
So
Bros.
Super
Ultimate.
Smash Bros. is a very popular game made by
the game is
Nintendo in
really
2018.
open
It's
for
Smash Bros.
everyone.
Ultimate.
It's not just
Yeah, and
Rated
the
E?
game is really
go
open
in,
for
you have to know
everyone. It's not
everything,
just
you know, anybody
when
can
you go
do it.
in.
It's
When
really
you go
easy.
in, you have to know
but
everything.
some
you know,
characters do
anybody
take a
can
little
pick
more
it up
skill to
really.
learn
It's
as
really
compared to
easy
other
pick
ones,
up.
which are easier.
Some characters
I
do
will say
take a
that's
little
the
more skill
best
to
part
learn
about Smash
as
Bros.
compared
The
to
fact
other
that
ones, which are
you can
easier.
pick it up easily.
I will
but
say
it
that's
really
the
takes a lot
best
of
part
skill
about
for you
Smash
to
Bros. The
push
fact that
limit and,
you can pick it up easily, but it really takes a lot of skill for you
And then
to
once you
push
break
that
competitive, that
limit
can be
and,
a completely different
competitive.
scene as compared to the casual
And then
game.
once you break
Yeah, for
competitive, that
sure,
can
and
be
it's
a completely
really
different
a lot of
scene as
fun,
compared
too.
to the casual
So,
game.
You know, it's really worth getting into it, getting competitive.
It can be really stress worthy depending on like what's going on, and especially the competitive scene of Smash is super large. It's one of the largest games for esports, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And Super Smash Bros. Realizing that it could be a really fast-paced game. It could really get the the blood pumping in the morning.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of adrenaline that can go into the game.
Yeah, for sure. As a person who plays Smash Bros, I would tell you there are moments where my heart just races like crazy.
And then another thing is also different characters have different speeds and like everything. So there's heavyweights and then there's more agile characters.
Yeah, for sure. The characters is what makes the game. You know, there's different varieties. You can have a rush down character who's trying to get in there and put pressure on the opponent, or you can have a more spacious character who tries to keep his distance, trying to chip in for that kill.
Yeah, a lot of characters have their own like specials and they can counter other characters. So there's a lot of counterplay that can happen, and different matchups can be terrible and can be good. You know.
Yeah, Smash Bros is definitely a mind game for sure. You know, a lot of it is trying to learn how your opponent plays, how the character plays, and try to find out what's the best maneuver to counter that.
It's just kind of like you kind of have to predict your opponent sometimes too. Not only having the skill of how your character works, but also you have to know how your opponent's gonna think too.
Yeah, for sure. It's really a mind game. It's like, I guess you could say it's like chess. You know, where you have to try to
You
guess.
you gotta time your moves. You know?
Yeah, for sure. But it's a really fun game. You know.
It's gonna be a good show for everything.
We're gonna have to tell them to take technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
All right,
All
we're
right,
having technical difficulties, so we're gonna be right back.
We're back.
It did not cut.
Well, you get to see us.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
We're back. Elgato really did not want to be on our side.
Yeah,
At the perfect time, really.
lots of issues, but we have. Yeah, you weren't even.
Whoops, my mic was muted. That is, I apologize, but we're ready. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. It's a really interesting game. So basically, how it works is, usually competitive-wise, is a 1v1, and as you can see, those little heads, those are stocks, or you could just call them lives. And basically, what you try to do is do damage to the opponent, and the more damage you do, the easier it is for that opponent to be launched. And basically, your main goal here is to launch that opponent off the radius or off the map, and that's where you get to take a life. And the way it works for competitive-wise, it's a best of threes. So basically, you're trying to win 2 matches before your opponent, and basically, there's 2 teams consisting 3 players. So, for example, here today, right now we have fighting is Asher, who is playing Pac-Man, and Vicente, who is playing Joker currently, and our Banjo and Kazooie player, which is Mikey. So, yeah, these 3 players are very skilled. 2 of these, actually, Asher and Mikey, have been here since the beginning, really. Vicente is a newcomer this year, but he is showing that he has what it takes to just go straight to varsity here and really showing his skills here. But yeah, the way competitive works is basically it's a best of 3, so you're trying to get 2 wins first, and it's a best of 3 for overall. So a set equals a best of 3 for 2 people, and just whoever wins 3 sets first, and that would be the winner, and we'll go on to the next match.
And then, as you can tell, the higher your percentages, the more likely you are to be flung, as it will probably throw you farther, and has a potential of taking one of your lives.
Yeah, for sure. So as you can see here,
we have Asher on Pac-Man, and then we have Vicente on Joker.
Yeah, and Joker surviving with 171. That's a percentage there where you get hit by anything and you're gonna lose your stock. But Pac-Man here really just keeping it space, really, just to try to get that last hit in to get the kill. But Vicente managing to stay alive. Ooh, misses the grab there. Now,
these warm-ups are very important for our players, though, so they can prepare for their actual games, because this can determine a lot, especially.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely different than coming in, not touching the game and having your groove on,
Yeah, you got to make sure you know You got to make sure you know what you're doing. You got your stuff planned, and then you got to be able to, be ready for your opponent.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, this game can take a lot of patience on a player. It's really important to keep your cool down, especially in tough situations. Yeah, it's just really just a mind game, really.
It is. Asher's at a very close. He's almost there. He's at 195.
Yeah, really surviving here. Ooh,
he's coming through right here. It's pretty intense. He's at 200%. Any hit could send him off the map here.
That is I'm just saying that is.
Oh, and there he goes, and then Vicente takes a stock.
Gets the F's.
Vicente at 2 stocks, 74. Asher, he's at 23 now, 2 stocks.
Yes. I will say Asher is a big fan of grabs, especially Pac-Man's grab
he likes to play pretty defensively and aggressively, both at the same time.
Yes, that is true. And Vicente here is...
He's playing very aggressive.
Yeah, Vicente's getting a feel for Pac-Man, trying to see how he plays, trying to get a feel. And see what his next move will be.
Hits him with the bell, but he wasn't able to follow through.
Yeah.
Oh, and he hits him off stage.
Drops up the bell and
that takes a stock off of Vicente with Asher at 46.
That was a good move there by Asher.
Yes, there is weight classes in Smash Bros.
There is.
So the heavier characters, if you're familiar with Nintendo, we have characters like King Dedede from the Kirby series and King K. Rool from the Donkey Kong series.
Or Donkey Kong himself.
Or Bowser.
Yes.
Bowser too.
Those are heavier, so basically usually those characters will do more damage. They will have a thing called super armor, which is all it is basically is when you get hit while you're doing a move, it will neglect that move. So it's really good for tough situations. And on the other side, you have light characters, which are easier to take stocks off of. Sometimes do less damage, but their speed, their movement is good. So it's really just what you're comfortable with. What do you want to use?
And then there's some of your characters that are in betweens that are they're not heavy weights, but they're kind of heavy in terms, so they're not super agile, but they can hit hard.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Like for example, Mario's like the perfect starter character. He's all around, Pikachu is also a good character. He's a lightweight, but he's really fast.
Oh, sorry,
and
Undress,
he has
not
a lot of
Vicente.
attacks. That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's Andres.
But as you can see here, you can't see.
Yeah. So yeah, heavyweights are more of your bigger characters, and there's in betweens, and then there's your fast agile characters like Fox. Fox
Yeah,
is
for
an
sure.
example.
Yeah, as you can see here, Joker is actually here more of a lightweight character here. He's fast. He's really fast, but he can also deal some nice damage. Especially considering he is DLC, so
He has a lot of quick agile moves that can be really effective and catch your opponent off guard.
yeah, for sure. And if you can see that blue guy hanging around him, that is called his arson. Basically, a meter will fill up whenever he counters, and once it does, all his moves basically get amplified.
It basically boosts the damage, and he does win against Asher here, taking his last stock.
First win of the day here. Hopefully, ready to continue.
Hmm.
Yeah, Joker is a really interesting character for sure. But
And then it is a best 2 out of 3, so they're gonna be going against each other one more time.
no, it's a King of the Hill.
Oh, it's King of the Hill.
Yes, we're doing King of the Hill. We're trying to get everyone to warm up, you know. I'm pretty sure next up is gonna be Mikey. Right?
I think no, it's Antonio.
Oh, it's
No.
Antonio.
So Alice is our next player, Antonio.
Yes, that is Antonio.
And then Bacon is Andres.
Yes, and Antonio, as you can see here, his wolf player. Now
Antonio
Wolf,
is a wolf player, and
Yes.
then explain how wolf works.
Wolf is personally, he's a really good character. He's really fun. Basically, he can easily rush down, you know, really put pressure on the opponent. But he is also good at keeping space as well, much like Pac-Man. Yeah, he has a lot of good utilities, weapons that he could use to his advantage. Goes for the grab but misses there. But
Now, how can Smash Bros be teams of 3 if it's a 1v1?
so basically, how that works is so the way.
Keep explaining.
So the way it works is that each team has 3 players. For example, us, we have Antonio, Vicente, and Mikey. And what you're trying to do here is
Don't forget Andres.
and Andres.
He's not a
Wait, Andres
Oh,
is
he's not.
And he's trying to win. Each time you're trying to win the best of 3. And when you do, you basically get like a point for that team, and you're just trying to get 3 points first. So that's basically how it works. It's a little confusing at first, but once you understand it, it's pretty simple to understand.
It takes a little bit to understand, but it eventually makes sense.
Yeah, it's weird to explain. Yeah, basically you're just trying to get points, 3
Mhm.
points.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and we don't know what the order is. You know, it can be anything first. Like Vicente could go first, or Mikey could go first. You know, it's really up to how the players feel and they're strategically how they can go into the game. You know.
It kind of just depends on who really is kind of first, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll determine if you're red or blue.
Yeah, and I will say, playing against like the people you play against always is very different from online because you don't know how the opponent plays, you don't know what their style is, so you really don't know the matchup yet. But that's the best part because as you watch through the fight, you can see both players just progressing and evolving through the fight and just learning each other.
Trying to predict each other and just trying to like outsmart each other, I guess, with other moves.
Yeah, just coming with the utilities they know to try to master your opponent.
Special abilities can also help too, because then some moves can stun, and also others can like hold people in place. And
Yeah, for example, Pac-Man's bell is one of those cases.
are there character bans?
Character bans? No, there's no character bans here. So anything's free to go.
Yeah, any characters available, even if they are completely broken at the moment.
Yeah. Luckily, it's not that bad competitively wise. The only exception to that would be Steve, who is a really good character, especially if you know how to use him. Maybe we'll be able to see him here, maybe not. We'll see. Kazuya is another good character. But a lot of top tier characters are the case where they're good, but they're even better when you get to use them. So,
Once you finally figure out how they work and everything else about them, then they can be almost perfect.
yeah, for sure. Especially when you know how to use all the utilities and stuff. So yeah. But all the simplistic characters can also be really good. For example, Terry, really straightforward. Going in for those jabs into combos, try to use his inputs. But he could be really good if you know how to use them.
Terry's more of like a classic fighting game character, isn't he?
Yes, that is a really cool part about this game. There's more classical fighters, like for example Ryu, Kazuya, Ken, and Terry, of course, where you have to actually do inputs that you would for that fighting game. So it's really interesting. Just
So like
to see.
like the half quarter circle, so down, left, right. and
Yes.
A and B.
Yeah. So it's very unique. It's really cool to watch.
They even have their own special moves too. Once you get to a certain percentage.
They do. Some characters have a thing called comeback mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we'll go with Terry. He has a go-go meter, so once he reaches 100, he gets some special moves which do a heck ton of damage. Kazuya, another example, gets to 100. He basically gets all red, and when he grabs you, that can deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can get really scary sometimes because some characters can hit you and kill you pretty fast.
Yeah, for sure. This game is a snap of a finger and you're dead, and you don't even know what hit you.
One well-placed move can take an entire stock, or can change the entire pace of the game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this game can really like stress you out, but that's an important part.
But that's what makes it so fun in the competitive scene.
Yes, for sure. Just seeing how both of these players keep their composure and just see what they do about their opponent.
And
Just
Antonio
like that.
takes the win against
the F smash.
Andres.
Huh?
Tell them how they came back from almost losing.
So Antonio here, luckily was able to come back, really keeping his space and making sure he doesn't get hit that much.
He's playing super defensively against his opponent.
Yeah, when you're down to that last stock, you gotta play really defensively. Just you can't really get risky. You can't play the risky maneuvers.
Okay, now we have our other star, Vicente.
Yeah, Vicente here
Vicente versus Antonio.
versus his King K. Rool. King K. Rool is a
This is Vicente's strongest character, isn't
yeah,
it?
he is a force to be reckoned with. The character itself and the player, for sure.
His King K roll gets really scary sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Personally, fighting it, it's not good.
Yeah, it can be very difficult to go against King K roll, especially Vicente's King K roll.
Yeah, and
Preparing for the match.
okay.
All right.
All right, we're
So
preparing for the match.
our players are getting ready to go into their games
yeah,
as against West Mesa, right?
yeah, West Mesa. So it's gonna be a fun show, you know. Both players
We
are
hope
good.
we wish both good luck,
Yeah, we
and
wish
we hope
both
for a
good
good
luck.
game.
Yeah. At the
So-
end of the day, we're here for the sport, and we love to watch it.
Exactly, it's gonna be a fun game, but it's gonna be pretty close. I'm gonna predict that right now.
Yeah, and I will say it's gonna be really interesting to see who are they gonna play, you know.
So it'll be because we don't even know what they're gonna play, do we?
Not that I remember. I think we did, but I don't remember.
But we have our stars. Oh, we didn't get to talk about Mikey because he didn't make an appearance. So our other player that's gonna be playing today is Mikey. His name is Mikey, and
Yes.
is a banjo and kazooie player.
Yeah, which is actually pretty rare.
So currently we are number 2 in the tournament this year.
Yeah, we are surprisingly. Yeah, we are.
We are pretty high placed. So, and do we know where West Mesa's placed?
I'm not too sure.
Well, they're probably gonna be pretty up high, especially if we're going against right now, because we're almost at the playoffs.
Yeah,
this,
we
this
are.
could determine whether or not if we go to finals or not.
Yeah, so
At least
basically,
next game.
So basically, if you win your matches and you reach top 4, basically what happens, you will go to Albuquerque to play finals, which is pretty exciting.
It's a pretty big like convention and like studio and everything.
Yeah. It's
over
crazy
there.
to believe how you can go from playing games to going.
Hey, wait, Kevin,
to
how's
doing
our
tournaments.
team done throughout the year?
Our team has done pretty good, actually. As you can see, we got second place, so they're doing really good. You know, throughout the whole school year, they've been evolving. They've been training really hard to try to win.
Keeping up the pace and just keeping up with like the game. If anything changes, then they're ready to just adapt and go into another character if they have to.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's really awesome just to see how much progress everyone in general has done overall.
I know. We currently are at a 7-win to 1 loss ratio.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be good. You know, West Mesa definitely has some challenges against it, but so do we. You know.
It's gonna be a pretty intimidating game.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be really intense.
We really hope that both schools and all their players are gonna have equal like fights and also just be friendly towards each other. We're hoping for no toxicity either.
Yeah, we're here for a good time. You know, at the end of the day, it's esports. We're here. You know, brings us all together, and we're having a fun time.
I just wonder, who do you think will win the first game? We place our bets.
The first game, I don't know. You know, it's
Hard to
Can't say
determine?
yet.
Can't say just yet.
But us.
And if we do win this one, we will be live next week playing it again.
Yes. If we do, we will be live again, so you can watch us again.
So if we do win our games, then we'll continue forward, and then that next game will determine whether or not if we go to finals or playoffs.
Yeah, and hopefully we do go to playoffs. That would be.
But if we do lose this game, we might be out of the tournament. So this is very important for our school.
This is very intense for everyone in general who's in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is very intense for both schools because this can determine whether or not if they're out of the tournament or if they're going to continue forward into the more competitive space.
Yeah, for sure. These games are not for keeps. You want to bring your A game,
You want to get the trophy at the very end.
Yeah, you do. So
we did get one trophy. It is for Rocket League. What happens if you win state? What happens if you win state, Kevin?
If you win, you get. Sorry, I got distracted. You win a trophy.
What kind of trophy? Is it?
Huh?
Is it like a golden trophy like that you normally see with like a cup, or is
Yeah,
it like a glass trophy?
I think Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. So like
when you win, you get the golden trophy.
like the golden trophy with like the plaque at the bottom. And it'll say like Centennial Super Smash Bros. Team.
Yeah. So it's a really big honor whoever wins. Plus we get if you make it to playoffs, say you go to top 4, you go to Albuquerque. That's always a fun trip.
Well, and then we did just explain that is like Albuquerque is where the finals happen. That's where everything important takes place. The most important, because that is the final of the games, final of the tournaments. So we're hoping and we wish our Hawks best for the plays.
Yeah, and hopefully all these matches are going to be really fun and really interesting.
And currently we're still setting up for the game. We don't know how the enemy players are.
Yes.
So
as you can see, we are now in the lobby. Getting ready to join.
Seems like up first we have. It seems to be Antonio is gonna be first playing.
I think so. Yeah, maybe.
I think it's Antonio.
Yeah, but it's gonna be really interesting to see just how this all works.
Yeah, but. Oh yeah, then after state we do have nationals.
There is nationals. Yeah.
Mr. Villalobos he told us that after state we do have nationals.
There's
so we can go into an even bigger competitive space and go against different like states.
Yeah, that's a huge honor and it's very exciting.
I know. It'll be very exciting, especially if we can go to different like road trips. And the problem is the fundraising, but we'll get into that once we get there.
Okay.
We can't overthink right now, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Esports is really cool in general because you can even get scholarships off of it. So it's not just you go in, you fight people, you win, which is also really cool and fun. But you could also get real scholarships off of it.
Oh yeah, and we could probably explain what's happening here on screen. So this is the private game.
Yes.
Setup.
It's a private game.
So no one else can really join in unless if we allow spectators or unless if it's permitted.
Yeah.
So currently it is, as you can see, it is like a wrestling ring.
Yeah. So right now the teams are choosing what characters they're gonna use, who's gonna play, and what stage you're picking. Because stage picking is it's a really important thing.
Stage matters because depending on your stage, that can change up your entire like plan for the moves and how you really want to play against your opponent.
Yeah, because some characters benefit from stages, some don't. So it's really just trying to pick what stage is best for you at the moment.
It also is just really important, especially because some characters are really bad on some stages and some characters are really great on other stages. They can prevail super easily.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's
at least we're hoping so. We're still getting ready. There seems to be some issues on the other side. At least I think so. Is it? Yeah.
We showed the ID lobby. We didn't show the password, but
no, but
they shouldn't have had that many people.
Yeah, usually to set up these games, it could take a while.
It takes a little bit to get into, but
yeah. But once we're in, it just flies on by.
Yeah, then it's just game after game after game, and that's when everything is everything.
Yeah, but I'm very excited.
So Kevin, is every stage available?
No, actually, there's a specific selection of stages due to just competitive wise, because some stages have like.
We need to talk about stages. So in the competitive game, isn't it that most stages that changes in their visuals or like have different like natural disasters is what we like to call them?
Yeah.
Those are normally taken off the list.
Yeah, those are absolutely taken off. Even some where you think they're okay, they're actually taken off. But usually you want like a flat surface with platforms on top.
Or sometimes just a flat surface, as they're called omega stages, right?
Yes, omega stages. So omega stages are just a flat stage.
So most of the stages that are banned will, for example, there's a stage that has, I don't remember what it's called, but it has like like a dragon that'll fly by and it can hit the enemy players.
Yeah, we take those out. But there's also some stages where there's like moving platforms and everything too, so it's very unique.
Yeah, but those ones are kind of allowed depending if it's moving too much or if it's like it just moves a little to the side sometimes. You know?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it could be it's very interesting.
It just really depends on how much it interferes with the players in
Yeah.
terms of if it's allowed and if it's not allowed.
Yeah. Same reason we don't use items.
Yes. So, Kevin, would you like to explain what the items are?
Items are basically like the main focus of the game for like the fun side. So it's just a bunch of like weapons that you could use that will spawn in the game that is usually for fun. But yeah, all the time those are taken out because some are really they really mess you up. They can really change the game. So.
It really makes it, instead of like more so just like depending on player to player, it's more so if you have the good item, you can completely wipe the other player, even if they have the advantage completely.
Yeah, for sure. It's unfair. But luckily, that's why we take them off. And
Yeah.
But
In
they're
the,
still-
in
they're
the
still good
competitive
for
space,
fun.
they are banned though because of those advantages that they can shift the game super fast depending on what it is.
yeah, for sure.
So it really depends on what's happening.
It looks like West Mesa is here now. I think they're now selecting their stage.
No, G-Man. We have G-Man versus our
CHS.
player, but it seems to still be Antonio. So
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Antonio here first with Wolf.
and then I think our next one is gonna be Vicente and then Mikey and then Andres.
Yo, hold up, just real quick. We got Mr. Chicken Nugget in the house. A huge honor.
We also
I hope you're McDonald's.
We also have Mr. Villalobos.
Just say I hope it's McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know about McDonald's right now. I'd say anything else. I'd say Wendy's over McDonald's personally.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Wolfgang did ask if we can get a W in the chat. There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
Thank
There's
you.
your W.
They are currently setting up the game.
They are.
Not really sure what's happening.
Yeah, so right now they're just preparing for the match. But
It's-
once we
it
get in
is
the match,
it is still a best 2 out of 3. So
Yes.
depending on, so whoever wins 2 games will win entirely. But if they both win twice, then they go into one more, right?
Yes. So basically, whoever wins 2 matches here will get a point for that team, and it will go on to the next
And
person.
it will count as a win, doesn't it?
Yes, so it would count as a win or a point, and basically the next person plays against the next player. Whoever wins the best out of 3 the matches will win.
Yeah. Let's hope our player Antonio actually is able to come through and is able to win.
Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be really
We
interesting.
hope all of our players, but right now it is Antonio playing. At least we're pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I will say it's always interesting watching other people play, you know, because obviously being around a circle where you train with the people you train every day, you know how they play. So it's very fun just watching other people play.
What weight class is Wolf?
Wolf is more of like I think he's a medium class. He's not too heavy. He's not heavy, but at the same time, he's not light as where like someone like Pikachu.
He's kind of like the opposite of Fox, where Fox is very fast and agile and can hit quick. Wolf is kind of like, he's a little slower, but he hits harder.
Yeah, but Wolf is still insanely fast, and he has a lot of good. utilities.
Wolf is stronger than Fox in the competitive game, is he not?
Yes, Wolf
he's,
is.
he's
really
a
good.
stronger character.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was really cool just seeing a lot of characters just battle it out.
Seeing a lot of like the benefits, and also just seeing a lot of Nintendo characters honestly is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's cool how at this point Smash Bros is becoming such a huge game where it's not even just Nintendo. It's spread across everything between Capcom with Street Fighter,
We have Sora with Disney,
Sega with Sonic, my
Steve
boy.
with Minecraft.
Steve
That
with
was
Minecraft.
unexpected.
That was amazing. That was awesome. Kazuya with Tekken.
See what the internet can do.
See what it does.
Exactly. We still don't have Waluigi though.
I think it's on purpose.
I think Nintendo just hates Waluigi. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they like Waluigi very much.
Yeah.
I think they hate the lanky purple man.
Well, I personally hope is that eventually they make a new game. I feel like we're.
I think they might come up with a Smash game because Nintendo loves money.
Yeah.
They love money. So I think they will eventually come with a new game, even though they said that it wasn't going to be a very long time before.
Well,
Who is more
been a
edgy,
very long
Wolf or
time.
Falco? Who is more edgy, Wolf or Falco?
Wolf. Wolf is more edgy.
Wolf has the black jacket. He has the chains.
Yeah.
He is.
He has the leather jacket, so.
He has the leather jacket, and he has the eye patch with the scars.
Yeah.
Falco's just like your best man. He's like
He's
he's like
there.
Tom Cruise in Maverick,
Yeah, he's just there.
just as a bird, pretty
he,
much.
he would be your best man at a wedding.
Yeah, he'd be your best man. He's like, but also that leads us to think. So with all that, what game does Fox and Wolf and all these characters come from?
They come from Star Fox.
Star Fox. So
So yeah. But, what do you think is gonna be Antonio's game plan to start off this match?
I think Antonio's gonna hit aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't think Antonio's gonna play very defensive. I think he's gonna hit hard.
Yeah, he's just trying to go in there and surprise the opponent, which is not letting him breathe right away.
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna keep the pressure built on him to keep the player from doing anything fancy or doing anything scary. They are picking stage, as we can see. These are all the stages available.
Most of these are not playable.
They are picking song.
Yes, this is the most
That is
important
one
part.
thing you can do in this game. You can pick the song during your game.
Which Marth is
Playing Wolf.
a really rushdown character as well.
Marth,
Especially with
Marth
range.
plays different because he has a sword, doesn't he? As I was right, Antonio did
Yeah,
play
Antonio
aggressive.
coming in with that pressure.
Hits him with a gun.
Oh, nice parry.
Nintendo does love its money.
I agree.
They are very. I can't really say that, but they love the green dollar bills
I
or the
agree.
yen.
As we can see here, Marth really using those pokes there to keep his distance, try to make sure. Wolf coming in, rushing down, as you said.
That does change Marth's gameplay. He does have that sword, so it keeps his distance.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see a rushdown versus a rushdown. It
They're
really
both
speeds
very-
up the match.
They're both very aggressive, but I do think Marth has the range edge here.
Yes, I will say Marth does have the range.
The only problem is though is that they're both not really great off stage. They both excel when it comes to
Yeah,
on
Marth
stage.
Marth is it's hard to get back on stage.
Can Antonio keep the edge guard? He is not able to keep the edge guard, but he is able to keep
Marth
the
with
pressure.
156 still surviving.
Hits him with the gun,
And
kind of
he's-
stuns him.
Oh, gets the
Ooh.
parry but does not punish.
Antonio does get the parry with the shield.
Both.
He is-
Oh,
And then Marth doesn't make it, taking out one of his stocks. Antonio 3 stock 65, Marth at 0-2 stock.
yeah. Unfortunately, does a separate move instead of just recovering. So, but that can happen a lot, especially under.
And then also recovering is when you're falling off the stage and you're trying to get back onto it.
Yes, and another key part of this game is keeping that opponent off ledge or just catching them and taking that stock off while he's trying to get back.
The best plays are normally to keep your opponent off the edge because then it pressures them into struggling to get back
Ooh,
onto
nice
the
confirm there by Marth.
edge. He hits the shield but is pushed back.
Marth really giving Wolf a hard time here. Oh,
Martha's not able to keep the edge dodge as Antonio jumps over him to avoid the sword, but is sent back outside. Will he come back? He tries again,
Revenge
but
actually
he
does.
predicts the sword, and then knocks him off, taking 1 stock.
Just like
Antonio
that.
3 stocks 123. Martha at 1.
just like that with the lead. Man, now here, for example, here, Marth really just has to keep his cool and just be patient, especially cannot play risky maneuvers.
I feel like Martha's gonna play more defensively here. Ooh, and he takes 1
Surprising
stock
down-
off of Antonio, 2 stocks.
Surprising, down attack. They're catching him off guard.
He caught
you know.
Antonio off guard completely.
That was a really good move, especially challenging Wolf's rush down, making sure to catch him.
He does hit him with a side sweep.
Yeah. Both of these players are really good at being patient.
As you can see here, Martha is playing the range game as Wolf doesn't have such range.
Ooh.
Oh, and then Antonio hits him with
manages
an
to
up
get the
smash,
Wolf
knocking him
with the
out.
first-
Antonio takes the win for round 1.
Man, yeah, that was that was really fun.
Martha's not very good off stage. He is not a comfortable character in the air.
Yeah, for sure, he is not comfortable. But I will say, Marth, with Wolf, you can't really play rush down.
Yeah. Also, Wolf can't really go off stage either. He's not very comfortable off stage either.
Yeah, for sure. When it comes
Both
to rush
characters
down,
are pretty bad on.
yeah, for sure. When it comes to rush down, it's really just you know your character more. You know which moves to come in with. And you also gotta be patient, as you saw there with Wolf blocking his attack, leading to the up smash. So yeah, you gotta be patient.
You also got to be able to predict your opponent because if you know what you're going to do, then you can play around it and you can completely catch them off guard.
Yeah, that is a fun part of the game. Just seeing what the opponent is doing, reading its patterns, and seeing if you'll change from it.
Thank you, Mini Chris, for the W.
But yeah, that was a That was a really
that was a
fun match.
that was a pretty good game.
That was a pretty good
It was
meeting.
it was pretty even because both of the characters, they were mainly ground characters.
Yeah, for sure. Not really both in the same area type.
Yes.
So, but later on, we're gonna see some more projectile characters.
Isn't the person isn't it the person who wins doesn't get to pick the next stage?
Yeah. So basically, how that works is the person who wins takes away 2 stages, and the loser picks the stage. So even though you win, you can still take off the stage that you think you're gonna do bad in, or that they're gonna do good in.
So then you can pick the stage that you really like, or the stage that your character is really good at.
Yeah,
is
for
really
sure.
Good on.
Yeah, for sure. So even though you won, you still get to push that advantage a little bit.
First round, you get to feel for your opponent, right?
Yeah, for sure. The first round, just a nice, easy opponent.
First round is really just getting to know how your opponent plays and how everything really works.
Yeah,
be
for
honest.
sure. Like once that second game comes in, you have a more feel for the character. You know what you do. You got your head, your mindset in a placement. So yeah, second games are usually more interesting for sure.
Second games, and especially the last game, that last game can determine anything, because now you know how both the people work. So then it's like
Yes.
it really can determine how you're able to predict and how each move is played.
And it looks like we're playing Pokemon Stadium.
So this time
going
we have
with
Lucina.
Uh,
G-Man on Lucina, and then we have Antonio on Wolf.
Lucina is a very similar character. You're pretty much going with the same strategy.
It's pretty much just Marth, but as a girl.
Pretty much. It's like an Echo Fighter. Echo Fighters are basically a character that's copy and paste to look
Copy
different.
and cake.
Cake. Don't get me hungry, man.
Yeah, no.
But
Vanilla
yeah,
cake over chocolate cake.
chocolate.
Not vanilla.
All right. You know what? Anyways.
Anyway, so yeah, Lucina is pretty much just like Marth, but just
yeah. For sure, Lucina now having a better understanding of how Wolf works, keeping more distance, not rushing down as much.
Antonio. They were playing a lot more
Ooh,
aggressive.
surprising
Hits one with the
side
side B.
Ooh, man, Lucina is really going for those up specials a lot. She likes using them a lot, trying to catch your opponent off guard.
These specials are pretty well timed.
Yeah. Ooh, tries to catch him with the
Antonio
up
does
smash.
hit the dodge, but he does get caught off guard.
Ooh,
Gets
gets
knocked
caught
off the
with the
map.
F
2
smash.
stocks Antonio, and then 3
Giving
stocks on
Lucina
Lucina on
and,
G-Man.
Giving Lucina a head start here. But
Lucina's still over 100.
yeah, Antonio here playing more passively here, not really trying to go in for it. Just
He's not really playing fully defensive, but he's playing a little passive.
yeah, which is
So
Which is
Lucina
really not
does
going
extra
for him.
damage with the tip of the sword.
yeah. So Lucina basically what she wants to do is, if you get hit with the tip of the sword, it does more damage.
That was Marth.
Oh,
that's
Marth, my bad.
So Lucina does not have the same effect as Marth does.
No.
Antonio does get him with a flying kick, knocking him off
Even-
2 stocks for G-Man.
But Lucina
stocks
with this
for Antonio.
advantage here.
Antonio keeping up the pressure with the combos.
Ooh, but
Ooh.
that the up special once again catching him off guard. Ooh, misses the grab.
Antonio does hit him with the nair.
Ooh,
He does catch Antonio
with the
off
F
guard.
smash. Man, this
1 stock Antonio, 2 stock Lucina, G-Man.
yeah, Lucina definitely having a better understanding of how Wolf works. Antonio's still adjusting a little bit more. As you can see, Lucina's playing more aggressive than she did. And
As you can tell from this round, the first round is not really all that. It does not show the entirety of the.
yeah, really
game-
using her
of the game
range
stage.
to attack.
Antonio does get him with the up smash.
Yeah, it's a really close match here.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, easily. Anyone could take this match.
Anyone can take the win. It just depends on how they play or how well they're
Yeah.
able to predict.
So here you can either play aggressively or you can play more passively.
Who's
Try
ready to?
Ooh, misses the
Ooh,
F
Antonio
smash.
gets caught.
Playing it safe here, not going for the side B. Barely
Antonio
misses
barely
the F smash.
barely escapes that.
Yeah, Antonio, man, Lucina's F smash, forward smash is really fast, so it's really catching Wolf off guard.
Ooh,
like that.
hits Antonio off stage. Can Antonio make it back from here?
Ooh, tries
He's
to
able to
catch-
read the smash.
Yeah. Oh, misses the punish. Man, Lucina really going for those F smash here, knowing that it works.
Those hits will kill Antonio if he's not careful enough.
For sure.
He has to play very defensively here.
He has to keep his distance, which is good with those.
And he hits him with
Misses
the
the
forward
dash
kick,
attack, getting the
knocking him
kill.
off, taking the win at 111%.
Yeah, for sure. This is what we meant by
That
at
was-
one single moment you could just
One
lose your
single moment can take the entire win there.
Yeah, for sure.
He won both. He won both,
Yes,
right?
so that
he's
means
on to next opponent.
that means a point for us, and now it's on to the
yeah,
next
that means a
opponent.
win. So next player.
Yeah, but Lucina really put up a fight there at the second match.
Lucina really showed.
Yeah, definitely catching Wolf
Catching
there
Antonio
with
off
those F
guard.
smashes.
If Antonio wasn't as defensive, he probably wouldn't have won that.
Yeah, for sure. Luckily, he was able to keep more distance.
He was able to come out here and take it. So we now have Vicente
We
playing
have Vicente with King K. Rule here.
with King K. Rule.
Yeah, King K. Rule is a really heavy character, so you're gonna have to do some work.
So like how Wolf was more of like a mid-class character. We have King K. Rule here, who we use as our examples for the heavyweights. He is a heavyweight character.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna have to put some work in order to get him killed.
It was a GG. That was a good game.
That was a good.
That was a
really
really
good
good game.
That was
Antonio,
really good.
our Antonio did take the win here.
Yes. That could have easily gone to the third match there.
Yeah, that could have lasted a lot longer because depending on how Antonio played, that could have changed the entire course.
Yeah, for sure. Luckily, he was able to keep his component, was able to keep his distance, and managed to get the.
Did the opponent even use a counter?
Oh no, yeah. Lucina has she has a
Lucina
counter.
never used a counter.
I don't think she ever used the counter, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, she could have used her counter against Antonio for those forward kicks.
That's true, but she was trying to fish for those F smashes there,
Yeah,
which did catch him off guard, but Wolf was able to get the final hit in.
Lucina didn't have any projectiles, so Wolf's reflector was pretty useless there.
Yeah, for sure. Wolf.
So because of how Lucina works in her kit, that already made one of Wolf's abilities completely useless.
It definitely gave Wolf a little advantage there, being able to use his projectiles to give himself some space and let him breathe.
But the plus side is with Wolf's little deflector shield is that his does damage compared to Fox and Falco's.
Yeah, for sure, and it also knocks the opponent. But
So Fox and Falco have like a little like hexagon, like little like force field that normally deflects projectiles, making it come back and it hits the enemy opponents.
yeah, for sure. So it's really interesting seeing a Wolf against a projectile player. So yeah, it's really just throwing that out there, just trying
And
to.
then like how like Wolf has the same projectile, but it's like a purple force field. But the thing is, unlike Falco and Fox, is it does a damage to the opponents.
It does. So it could be a
But
good
it is
utility.
slower, isn't it? It's slower to activate rather than
Yeah.
Fox and Falco's.
So it could be a good utility just to use, but is that as common to see?
But it is very strong because it makes the projectiles hit harder than compared to
Yes,
Fox and
it
Falco.
does. So when it knocks it back, it makes it stronger. So a projectile that would have not killed you could easily kill the opponent instead in return.
It can completely change the course of the game easily, as seen before during at lunch in A149, in between A and B. There's gameplay where you can see like our players playing, and it sometimes gets kind of crazy.
Yeah, we just doxed our own room. So
In terms
find
of
us.
loudness too, it gets very loud.
Yeah, we just doxed our room, so find us. Go watch us play.
It's very loud. If you are interested in joining, you can come to the room and you can ask Coach Slaughter if you're interested in joining a team.
Yeah, it's either it's after school at 3:30 actually when this live stream started.
After school, to 3:30 to 6, depending on the
5:30.
day.
5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
And we have a variety of games too outside of Smash. We have Rocket League and we have Mario Kart.
We have League of Legends.
What's up, Kev? Isn't Vicente a freshman? But he's on varsity.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's
no matter what grade level you're in, you can be in any placement of a team.
Yeah, he came in when he got into this room. He came in swinging.
The only problem is we are in competitive season, so joining in now pretty late would not be
The best idea.
the best idea. But if you are interested, come back.
Well, you can still come. Just
You can
learn the
still
game
join,
first.
but yeah, you could come still and still join, but you'd have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for.
Yeah, it looks like our match is ready to go.
It looks like we
Picking
picked
small battle.
Dragon Quest music on Battlefield.
Dragon Quest. Oof.
We have
Got
the
blood
original.
pumping.
So we have Vicente on CHS, and then we have Dragoon for West Mesa.
Yeah. Is it weird?
Hmm?
Did it change?
Yeah.
Oh.
We just haven't changed the characters yet.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Oh, there you go.
It's just
Okay, I was confused.
we just don't know who they're gonna play.
It looks like they're playing at home, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna be at home.
Yeah, they're playing at home because
So we have Vicente versus Hero.
Ooh.
Hero, this is gonna be an
It's gonna be
intense match.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
TK Roll versus Hero is gonna be a very intense match.
For
actually.
sure. As some of y'all may not know, Hero, his down special is basically a roll of the dice, where it pulls out 4 moves. And
Vicente
it does
hits him with a
different
cannon
attacks.
shot. He is able to hit him with that uppercut
Yeah.
from the platform.
Yes. And that crown is actually really good because it gives him armor, which again, basically when you get hit, it does not do anything.
That crown does do a lot of extra damage too.
Yeah.
If with King K. Rool's headbutt, that crown can really hurt.
Yeah. Vicente's main goal here is going to be using his projectiles here just to
That crown is very important to King K. Rool's set here.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, managed to get the grab. So as you can see there, that little thing right there at the bottom is 4 different moves. It will happen randomly. So seeing what you have and when you're going to use it.
Mm. And he does hit him with a headbutt here
Managed to get the early
through
kill.
the platform. Vicente here 3 stock at 116 versus Dragoon on Hero. He does try to go for the bomb there.
Yeah, for sure.
Can Vicente get the back air off here?
And that red thing around Hero is basically...
Gets him with a ground slam, almost knocking him out.
Ooh,
Can the
hits him with a
cannonball push
cannonball.
it? This is very close. He's
Hero
like,
struggling
he's
to
on the
get
nail.
on stage. Whoa. Teleports.
He's very lucky to use him.
But struggling here to get back on stage. Does it again.
He does. He comes back from the
But-
gets headbutted again.
Yeah, gets punished with
So that's
that.
1 stock on Dragoon with the Vicente at 133.
Tries to snooze him there. Snooze is a really good attack. It basically puts the opponent to sleep. So if you could catch your opponent, it's really good.
Why don't you could explain how Hero's gimmick works?
Yeah. So as for example,
Knocks
there,
Vicente out with the up smash there.
Yeah. So basically how it works is different moves can do different things. For example, that right there where he has his bounce, it deflects projectiles. He has really good attacks from it. He has snooze, which puts him to sleep.
He hits him with a spike in the back air. He doesn't recover.
Does not charge it enough.
Vicente takes the win for round 1.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Heroes, you got.
That was unfortunate for Hero
Yeah,
there.
you gotta charge up that smash.
That was super smart of Vicente.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the thing about charge up special characters, you don't know when, how much you gotta charge it up. Sometimes you can think that you charge it just enough, but you barely miss it.
Hero also has a lot of those because the original game Dragon Quest is an RPG, so he's a lot of those elements from like RPG games
Yeah.
where you can change how how your class works.
Yeah, Hero is a really unique character, for sure. Actually, his smash attacks, it has a chance of doing crit damage. So it does.
His
a
character
heck ton of
introduced crit damage.
So it does a heck ton of damage if he lands.
So if you land a well placed hit, that could end the opponent
Yeah,
super
very
fast.
early, very early.
Very early and fast. Oh, and then early is also a term for low percentage.
Yes.
So they're
So
low.
like for example, 40s, 60s.
So early would be like 0 to like 50, right?
Because usually you would see stocks taken away like at 80, 90, up to
100. Once they get to like to the red,
Yeah,
like the
or
orange.
as we saw there, they sadly mess up and get SD'd, which is
They did play very well though. They did play strong.
Yeah, they did
But
play
King K.
strong.
Rool, Vicente is a very scary King K. Rool.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely knows
His King
how
K.
to
Rool
use-
is very strong.
knows how to use his projectiles to keep pressure on the opponent. Knows how to use his armor too. You know, he knows which moves do armor. And similar as we might see later, as Banjo, King K. Rool, once you get that grab, that could be it for that stock.
Vicente played that very smart there.
Yes, he
He
did.
timed his moves and hit him strong.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, Hero's a really interesting character.
Hero is an interesting character. The addition of Hero really changed how some of the other characters were going to be made.
Never seen before.
So, I thought that was a good game. I think. But again, though, the first round does not really. It doesn't really show everything that can happen. The first round is just getting to know your opponent. But the second round still can determine whether or not if it's a win and loss as a whole.
Yeah, so as you can see, as you saw before, Antonio won 2 matches. That is a set. So what he played was a set. So basically, it's a best of 3. So whoever gets 2 wins first wins that set, and equals to pretty much 8 points for that team. So as you see here,
And then once we get enough points, then that counts as a win to our school.
yes, 3 points equals a win for the team. So yeah, for sure.
So we're doing everything.
Yeah. So Vicente.
So Antonio currently has us 1 point, and if Vicente wins this next round, that's 2
That's
points.
2 points, yeah. And if both players win 1 match, then it goes to a 3rd match, which will decide who wins that set.
How many games are we gonna have today? So we had one with Antonio, and then we have with Vicente.
Yeah,
Then
so
we have another one
We have 3 sets, yes.
with Mikey.
Yeah. So next up is gonna be Mikey playing Banjo, which is a
Is Andres
really
gonna be
rare
playing?
character. never seen before. So that's gonna be really interesting.
It's gonna be. Oh, we have. Is Asher gonna be playing today?
Asher, no. There's only 3 placements for this team.
Only three placements today. So it's this game and then the next game.
Yeah, unless they can pull up a win here.
Unless if West Mesa pulls out really strong and makes us run for our money here.
Yeah, for sure. That could easily happen.
So
yeah, right now we're just waiting.
we're just waiting to see whether or not if
Yeah, for sure.
they seem to either be having issues on their end or
All right.
our end. I think it's them because they're picking the map, aren't they?
Yeah, but that can happen with play versus, you know.
Oh, so
which is what we play versus is what we used to communicate with the other teams.
Play versus is a very incompetent website that can sometimes. I'm kidding. So Play versus is a website that can really it kind of helps us communicate between our teams.
Yeah, for sure, and it records basically our matches too, and what characters we play, what we use. So for example, here and when you go to Play versus, you'll see Vicente, King rule, how many matches he's won.
So, and sometimes communication does get lost though.
Yeah, it does.
Either on our ends or sometimes it's the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so play versus is it's a very useful tool, but sometimes it can, you know, jiff a little bit. But it's a good tool in terms of keeping.
It really helps us keep our communication.
Yeah, for sure. Because I
without
would
it,
not
we wouldn't be
love
able
to
to
write
communicate.
everything down. That would not be fun.
Yeah, we have to send messages via messenger pigeons across Las Cruces.
Oh my god, that would be the worst.
We'd have flocks of little messenger pigeons and
Just
set up
going
with
in.
little letters.
Ooh, Daisy.
Daisy comes out with a Daisy here, switches from hero.
Man, Dragon really just playing.
We love play versus.
Yeah, we do.
Play versus is a very useful tool.
Yes. Anyways, Daisy. Dragon really choosing interesting characters here. First, hero now Peach.
Is this a good stage?
It could be a good stage for, I would say, King K. Rule. Or this could be a neutral stage. Both players can benefit from it, for sure. But Daisy is a... Ooh, Vicente keeping that pressure, but uses the counter.
Hits him with the crown.
Yeah, Vicente really going for those up airs there, really catching the opponent from falling down, which can kill pretty good. Now, as you can see, those platforms are moving.
Daisy is not able to recover from that, taking a stock off.
Yeah, Daisy's recovery can be a little iffy sometimes. But it's cool because she has a projectile of her own, and she has a counter.
She is an Echo Fighter to Peach,
Ooh,
is she
grabs
not?
the down smash just in time. Yeah, she is a Echo
Vicente
Fighter.
does miss the back air, but he does hit him with the ground slam. Daisy does hit him through the stage.
Yeah, King K rule crown is really interesting because it's basically a thing of its own. It's its own entity. If you can grab his crown, you can use it against him, or he just won't have it.
He can lose his crown, which can be
Gets
scary.
hit
Takes
with
another
the
stock with the
cannon.
cannonball. Vicente still 3 stock at 109.
Vicente really keeping pressure with that cannonball.
The Toad counter really stops him.
Oh, hits him
with
with
the
the
turn up. Is able to keep him off stage.
Ooh.
Vicente makes it back up. King K. Rule's recovery is super
Yeah, he
strong.
just helicopters, and you can't hit him too. That it
Yeah,
has
because
a hitbox.
the propeller can hit you.
Yes, it can. So it really makes it tricky. Vicente really keeping pressure with the cannon.
Ooh, gets pushed out.
Pulls the turn up.
Can Dragoon keep Vicente off?
Oh,
And then he misses.
Oh,
Vicente blocks the umbrella.
Air dodge and just bouncing on the
And then he bounced off of the Daisy umbrella, taking the win. 3 stock
He
again.
said this will be a nice trampoline for me.
It was a three stock win for both matches.
That was a 3-star. Yeah, Daisy is a lot more.
West Mesa played very good though.
It was. I will say Daisy is a really character to play. So if you go in, not knowing much about the character, you know.
It can be very tricky to go against K. Rule off stage. K. Rule in air and off stage is very strong too.
Yeah.
He has a lot of attacks that can change anything very quickly.
Yeah, and Peach actually has a thing called float cancels.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you hold the jump button, you will float just straight up. You would just start flying.
Yeah, the umbrella can keep you can levitate because it's not really like a booster. You kind of just float really.
Yeah, you just stay up in the air, and that can lead to some
Think of it like Mary Poppins.
nice maneuvers.
We're switching controls
Switching
for our
controllers
next.
for Mikey.
All right, welcome back. To
Ya
the stream.
regresamos.
That was a little loud on the mic end. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
But we here have Mikey. We have our player Mikey. He's on banjo.
Yeah, banjo is a really, you never see banjo.
Banjo is considered one of the lower side of the characters on the.
Tier list. Yeah, he's usually not considered a good character,
But people who play him right can pull some really crazy moves.
I will say one thing I love about this game, no matter what tier a character may be, unless it's Sheik is like the only exception. That's just bad.
Sheik
Any
is
character
another-
can be good.
Sheik is another character. Think of just like a ninja.
Yeah.
That's-
For example, Isabel. Isabel is not a great character, technically.
Isabel is the dog from Animal Crossing.
Yes, and I play her. She is my main, and I can play.
Yeah, you are part of the Smash team, aren't you?
I am. I am JV.
JV,
So-
junior varsity, and then we have Mikey here, who is part of varsity, is he not?
Yes, he is varsity as he is playing, and for
Kevin, what's the difference between varsity and junior varsity?
So varsity is basically the top 3 players who are the best, who will compete, as you can see here, for playoffs, and will go to Albuquerque if they win. Will go to playoffs. And JV is basically a team where you're trying to get a feel for the matches and seeing how it works. So basically, that's what it is. You know, you're trying to prepare yourself for hopefully to go
So
varsity.
JV is kind of like the secondary to varsity.
Yes. So like next year, well, the main idea is that varsity leaves and JV steps up to play to take on varsity. Just to get
Each game that we have here does actually have a varsity to JV, right?
yes. So before the actual playoffs, it would be there are things called rankings, which
Placement.
placement matches with rankings, where basically you play and what would happen is
Yeah, let's go, Mikey.
let's go Mikey, woo! And you will get your placements. I already said like placements. Like
Yeah, you said placements like twice
I'm
already.
I'm
Like
sorry.
you're stuttering a little bit, but like that's alright.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry, it's okay. It's okay.
Anyways, so basically what it is, you play a bunch of matches. You play against everyone in the district, just all over the place. And if you make top 16, you will go to playoffs as we have here.
And then after playoffs is tournaments.
Yeah,
And that can lead to state, and then that can lead to nationals, which is where we're aiming to be. We're aiming for nationals.
And you could get scholarships and make that money.
You can't. Colleges are now accepting scholarships for esports students for their schools.
So that means
NMSU actually does have an esports team, and they will take scholarships for esports students.
sure. And a cool thing is that this Saturday there's going to be tournaments at NMSU hosted by them. And
Oh yeah, this Saturday at NMSU there will be an esports tournament for
for everyone in general, just
what
Smash,
games are they gonna be hosting there?
just everything. Smash, League of Legends.
What about cornhole?
I wish they did it for cornhole.
Yeah, there'll be like Uno games and like
I'll destroy it.
yeah Uno. We'll have Uno.
Now you don't want
Who even plays banjo? Mikey. Mikey plays banjo.
Mikey, yeah.
And when I did play Smash, I would sometimes play a little bit of banjo, but I never played them all too much.
Yeah, banjo is very interesting. Has definitely a lot of different utilities.
He has a lot of moves that you can play. You kind of have to play smart a little bit. You got to use your projectiles to your advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Which is a case for a lot of characters. Just using
A lot of characters have a lot of strong projectiles, like Pac-Man. Pac-Man, for example.
Yeah, Pac-Man is unique because in one move he has like 10 different projectiles alone, which is already crazy. And a lot of them with different properties. Like one of them goes slow, one of them goes upward and then stuns. So it's very unique.
It is very unique. It does bring in like a lot of different things that can really change how everything works.
Yeah, there's some characters where if you play against them, it's their turf.
We're still trying to communicate with the other school to see what's going on. But in the meantime, we can talk about the NMSU tournament. Is it paid entry?
No, it's
It's complete. Oh, it's invitational. So you have to be part of esports to go.
Yeah, but for example, if you're competing and like a family member or friend wants to watch,
Do I have to sign a parent permission slip?
They're more than welcome and sign a permission slip.
Oh, I have to sign a permission slip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought so. So it's pretty much like a field trip almost, except you need your own ride.
Yeah, and
The
you have to
school is
go
not
at
providing
8,
you a
You have to
ride.
go like at 8 in the morning.
Oh yeah. So it does start at 8 in the morning, but if you are part of esports, then you can enter this invitational.
Here we go,
So we have our player Mikey playing banjo, and then we have West Mesa with Cloud.
Cloud is I will say is a more common character.
So we have Yellow on Cloud, and then we have Mikey on
Both of these
Banjo and
characters-
Kazooie.
The cool thing about this game is that a lot of characters just have their own different mechanics and how they work.
There's a lot of IPs and different characters and collabs here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting. Banjo
Mikey
here-
playing aggressive.
Ooh, it looks like Cloud is trying to challenge that aggressiveness.
He does hit the grenade.
Man, both of these characters can use projectiles here, and Cloud has a lot of range too.
Hits him with a grenade. That does not stop him. Cloud keeping up the pressure, keeping up in the air. A little bit of lag here.
Ooh, misses the F smash there. Yeah, Cloud really. Oh, he has his blue meter. So basically, yeah, when he has
Hits
that blue
him-
meter, one of his specials does more damage and is amplified. So a lot of characters that amplify their moves, huh?
They do. There is a lot of damage boosting moves.
Yeah, you know what's-
especially for the sword fighters and other fighting characters.
You know what's crazy? There's like 10 Fire Emblem characters and only one Sonic character. Just saying.
Fire Emblem is a.
Mikey's surviving with 143, but
Oh, when he hits Mikey through the platform, there is a lot of lag though.
there's lag.
But we do have 2 stocks for Mikey and 3 stocks for Cloud for Yellow.
Yes. So Cloud really keeping that pressure with the projectiles and with the aerials. Holy, someone kicked the router. Someone's messing with it.
Okay, so Mikey does knock off Cloud here, but Cloud does have
Well,
limit. He
imagine
can come back from
does.
here.
Will he keep the pressure? He does not. Uses the
Mikey
Wonder
does.
Wing.
Mikey does miss here.
Cloud trying to use. Oh,
He hits him with the side
use
B.
the Wonder Wing.
He has 2 feathers left.
Man, I think we need to tell someone's cat to like get off the internet, off the internet box. But yeah, Cloud really liking to use those projectiles and smash.
Cloud is
attacks.
playing very aggressively, while Mikey has to play more defensive and passively
Yes,
here
but
because
it's making it really hard for him.
Banjo's an aggressive character, right?
Yes.
He's a setup aggressive character.
Banjo's way worse than Cloud.
Huh?
Banjo's way worse than.
He does go off
man,
stage.
just-
He goes under the stage here,
Unfortunately, it's
slowly falling to his
slowly
death.
falling into the abyss.
So we have 3 on Yellow and then 1 on Mikey.
Yeah, Cloud with 150 so far.
Cloud is charging up his limit here. It is very laggy.
Jesus.
We don't know if we don't know whose side it's on, or if it's just Nintendo.
Yeah, I think someone connected to McDonald's on
He's so-
accident. Someone connected to their hotspot, I think.
It's so laggy. They might have to go through another game because of how.
Oh. You're pointing at me.
Kev, no. Damn it. Anyways,
Banjo here.
we are
getting,
back. It is coming back a little bit.
Yeah, so Banjo could easily come back from this if he plays it nice and safe here. But Cloud really just putting in that pressure for him. Not letting him breathe. Making it hard for
Mikey did take a stock though.
Yeah, he did.
He did take 1 stock.
Yeah, I will say Cloud is making it really difficult for Mikey to keep distance here.
Cloud is playing very aggressively, and that's
It's aggressive. Cloud is very aggressive.
Cloud's probably gonna go for another forward smash here to keep Mikey off his game. He is destroying those grenades is really like messing with Mikey's game here.
Yeah.
Those grenades really help set up his combos and other
Yeah,
movesets.
hits him there. Bombs are really good because it can also disrupt the opponent. So he could be doing something, but they get hit with it. Ooh, has the blue.
Cloud is at
Oh,
max
gets
limit, but
hit
it
by
hits Mikey.
Tries to challenge with the Wonder Wing. And the Wonder Wing is really good because it happens pretty quick, and it goes far
But you do
distance.
only have 5 uses though.
Per stock, yes, per life.
And yeah, per life you only have 5 uses, and it can really
Ooh, catches him by
ooh,
surprise.
hits him from the recover.
Does damage, and you cannot challenge it.
The lag is back.
It is back.
He does hit Mikey. They both shield. He hits him,
Oof.
Mikey,
just like
and
that,
then knocks him
the
out
first
from
game
the
is done.
upstage. Yellow takes the win here.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was a good match.
Cloud.
He really
Cloud-
kept up the pressure.
Yeah, Cloud was really good at keeping up the pressure there, not letting Mikey breathe there.
He was making Mikey have a run for his money there.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
and not to talk about the lag, but might have been a bit of a interference.
Yeah, for sure. Probably gonna have to see what's up with that.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that actually counts or if it's gonna be rematched because due to like how it played. Because lag isn't fun.
It's not.
It can.
For anything in general.
It can be classified as an interference and can call for reschedules and for rematches.
Yes, if it's really, really bad, it can.
So if the lag is unbearable, then that match can possibly not count.
Yeah, but it seemed it was bad, but not enough where like it would do a rematch.
It seemed like I'm pretty sure Mikey also blames the lag.
Yeah, Mikey definitely blames the lag.
He did lag switch.
Yeah, someone kicked the
I'm
router.
just kidding. No, we did not. We don't blame lag switch because that's cheating and against the rules.
Yep.
No, it's probably an internet issue.
Yeah, probably just bad connection.
Bad connection and or just maybe it was just Nintendo servers because Nintendo is notorious for their very laggy online.
Yeah, 'cause their servers can be bad, so it could either be one of us or it could be the servers itself. So.
It can be the servers or it can just be because we did find out that it wasn't our end that was suffering from the lag,
Yeah,
but
so
it could just be the connection between both switches.
Yeah, who knows? And actually, if another player is on and they're spectating, it actually makes it worse. So that's why you would not see like someone on the benches because it makes it way worse.
The spectating does make the lag kind of raise to another level here. So.
Well, while we're waiting here, let's do it. What's your favorite chips?
What's your favorite brand of chips?
That's the thing.
Yeah, brand like there's Lay's, there's Doritos, there's Fritos,
Funyuns.
Funyuns.
What do you mean? What's wrong with Funyuns?
Did you say Funyuns are your favorite brand?
Oh, Lay's. Wait, who makes Funyuns?
Funyuns.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was
they're
right.
their own brand.
Yeah.
But so you say Funyuns.
I guess. Yeah. Or Lay's.
Well, what's your favorite flavor
Of what?
of chip?
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno, just like solid jalapeno or like
Yeah, crunchy jalapeno. Kettle cooked.
kettle cooked jalapeno
Yes, that is the best.
from Lay's.
Yes. Or just in general.
Honestly, kettle cooked jalapeno is pretty good though.
It's super good.
I think kettle cooked is underrated.
It is. It makes it. It's so good.
I feel like kettle cooked is actually pretty good though. What do you think?
Yeah.
guys?
Sorry for the tangent. We're just waiting for
So,
them. So
We are
Just gonna
waiting
talk.
we are trying to figure out the lag to see what's going on and if we are going to either reschedule or something. Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, later.
Sorry,
But-
we're discussing
We're discussing
world domination plans.
No.
Oh, we
no.
can't say that. We're discussing recipes.
Recipes. Yeah, you would make a chocolate cake. Vanilla cake is better.
There's leches are the best. There's leches.
Okay, yeah, I can't argue that. I can't argue
See,
that.
there will always
is
be the debate, but like,
But like that's like the top though.
yeah.
The only problem is you definitely need water after that though. Like the sugars can get so much that you need water.
But it's so good.
It's so good, but like at least like a drink of water at least like after.
Yeah. Speaking of like, since we're on the topic of food already, what's your? I know. Sorry if we're making you guys hungry. We're hungry too. Don't worry. But this helps us. What's your favorite like dish? Like, what's your favorite dish?
Favorite dish? Well, I mean it kind of depends. Depends between like breakfast and dinner.
Just like dinner, I guess. We'll go with
Dinner? Honestly, what about just some nice chicken? Honestly, just chicken.
just chicken.
Chicken, really. Like
What do you mean, just
it can be made any way.
Just as long as it's chicken.
As long as it's also seasoned, then it's fine.
Well, I'll tell you what. I had some bomb chicken yesterday, and it was so good.
Well, what kind of chicken was it?
It was grilled.
What?
It was grilled.
Green? Green?
It was grilled.
Oh, grilled. I thought you said you had green chicken. I was like, what do you? Green?
That would not be okay. That would be bad.
That would be a Dr. Seuss book.
That would.
But so you had grilled chicken. Was it seasoned?
Yes.
Please tell me it was seasoned.
Absolutely.
Okay,
What?
good.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. Like, okay, what else did you have with? Like, do you normally have sides?
Yes.
Like, what would you have?
Beans, refried beans, and jalapeno poppers. But I'm lactose. So
Oh yeah. So you can't really have like cheese.
I can't have fun.
You can't have fun. You can't have milk or cheese.
Yeah, that's always.
Any kind of dairy because. Do you have like a really bad lactose intolerance or?
It's like bad.
So like it
It's bad.
really hurts your stomach like
Yeah.
really bad.
But yeah, so
They are still figuring out the
yeah,
issues.
so trying to figure out
What's up, Tactician Tilted?
So we're just trying to figure out what to talk about.
Yeah, we're just kind of discussing any topic because we are still figuring out the lag issue.
What's your favorite game?
Favorite game? I would have to say, I don't know if I'd say honestly Stray. Stray would be my favorite game.
Is that's the cat one, right?
That's the cat one, yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just the sweetest game. Obviously, it's not the best game ever made, but like personally, it's my personal favorite.
Favorite games, because we're still waiting.
Fair enough.
And then second would definitely be Arkham City.
Arkham City?
Arkham City would definitely be the Batman Arkham franchise I think is wondrous until it got to the newest game.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
I can't really say the name because I don't know if that's like allowed.
Yeah, we were trying not to get sued our first time, so we're trying to not say any
Anyways,
names.
what's your favorite game? Is Switch on Ethernet?
Is it? Is Switch on internet?
No, it's on Wi-Fi. But
It's
It's on Wi-Fi.
It's on Wi-Fi.
but part of the rules is a stable connection for play versus. And
That is a stable rule is having a good connection.
Yeah. A rule for the competitive game is you need a stable connection so you can play through the games without interference and without the complications of rematching and rescheduling.
Which makes sense.
It gets really complicated when there's like an issue.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you know.
But yeah, what's your favorite game?
I have a lot.
What? Well, yeah, but like, what's your favorite one? Okay, or at least give me your top 5.
I'll give you like Dead Rising.
Dead Rising.
Obviously now it's a really good.
Dead Rising.
Let me think off the top of my head. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Which one though? 2 or 3?
3.
3 is such a good
Something
one.
I personally wish they did for esports is add another fighting game. That would be fun.
But you also have to like talk about the maturity, and then it all goes into do they want to really allow it though?
Yeah,
And also if it is allowed.
It's a whole loop.
It's a whole process that can take up to months.
They're getting Valorant next year.
We are, yeah. The Centennial is getting Valorant.
They're getting Valorant. I can't wait to not play it.
Well, I will not be here next year.
You won't?
I'm a senior. Anyways, so wait, what was your second? Oh yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom was your third one. What's your fourth one? You don't know? So those are your top 3.
Sure.
Top 3 favorite games.
Sure.
What about Dead Space?
I never played Dead Space.
Never played Dead Space?
I never played Dead Space.
What about God of War?
Played like once.
Spider-Man?
I played that. Was it?
At one point we did have it,
Huh.
but it was like
Alright,
a
here we go.
week.
Cloud again.
Okay, so we are
back at it.
back. We are back here. We have Mikey versus Yellow of West Mesa.
Yeah, so Cloud, probably just gonna go with the same strategically. Just try to rush down a lot. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. And the lag is
lag is back.
It's bad. Man.
It
Yeah.
seems to be not as bad as the first round, but it is pretty noticeable.
Yeah, there you go. It's fixing up a little bit. But Banjo really
Banjo
Ooh,
kept
guess-
Cloud off stage, taking a stock early before even taking any damage.
getting the zero to death.
0 to death.
Man, that is rare, but when it is, it's really cool to see.
It's pretty exciting.
But Cloud does have a lot of pressure, so he could easily just come back easily.
That combo lasted a while. Let's go, Mikey. The
the
lag
lag.
comes back.
Oh,
Mikey hits him with a
surprising with the
forward
F
smash.
smash.
Well, the egg. Cloud barely jumps over the egg.
Oh, tries to grab him but misses.
He misses the slash.
Cloud trying to go here for the
Destroys a
pressure
grenade.
with the projectiles and smash aerials. Lag that. Ooh. Yeah,
He
Cloud,
does hit the grenade on the way down,
Yeah,
hitting Mikey.
Cloud really likes going down with that down air because it stays the whole time, and it's just a hitbox you have to watch out for. Tries to grab him but misses. Ooh, has the blue meter. Ooh, surprising with the Wonder Wing still having 3 left.
And the Wonder Wing, Cloud does come back because he did have limit.
Oh.
And then he SDs.
Sadly, messes up.
Oh wait, Kevin, can you explain the term SD?
SD is what you saw there, where basically you just take your own stock, either by accident or something happens and you just fall to your doom on your own. So when that does happen, it is unfortunate, but you got to carry on the match. Banjo here with his out of Wonder Wings, but he will get him back once he comes back. Banjo playing more.
Banjo hits him with the forward air there.
Very much strategically here, you know.
Can Mikey come back from this?
Realizing that he can't.
Cloud is keeping up that edge guard though.
Yeah. Banjo definitely realizing that he can't just stay spacious the whole time because he will be punished.
Cloud
for
hits
it.
him with that limit up smash, but it doesn't kill Mikey right away.
Ooh.
He hits him
The
with a
grab that
with
leads
a
into
ground
the
slam
kill.
and knocks him out. Mikey taking the win.
Just like that, Mikey made a comeback there.
Mikey
taking the
made a
second-
Mikey made a complete comeback from the first game.
Yeah. So
As again mentioned, the first game is never matters really.
yeah.
I mean
there's-
it does because I mean if you win the second game then
yeah,
it's over.
But as you can see there, because of that first match.
because the first match he learned how.
Yeah,
to play.
Banjo learned that he cannot play too spacious because he does get punished for it. So learning the different, the space between being
Playing
spacious.
learning when to be aggressive and winning to be passive.
Yeah, which
He
definitely
can't
worked
play
with
too defensively.
it. And sadly, Cloud did SD 2 times, so that was really unfortunate.
Will Mikey make the comeback though?
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible,
Yeah,
but
so-
I believe in Mikey.
Yeah, for sure.
But Yellow is a pretty good. He's a pretty good Cloud player though.
Yeah. So actually, here, if Mikey wins, that would be the game.
Banjo
would
and
be a win
Kazooie's
for us.
underrated.
And-
I think so. I believe that.
And
Banjo
if he
Kazooie
wins,
is
we'll go on
underrated.
to the fourth set. So you know.
Tell them to stick around for the
So yeah,
interviews afterwards.
if we do win, you guys should stick around and
if we
tune in
do-
next week.
Yeah, and if we do win, we will interview our players and they'll talk about how they won, like how the game was.
Yeah, how they felt.
How they
and
felt,
What was their game
what's-
plan?
What really was happening, you know?
Yeah, because
Think of like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, because easily we could just come in here and talk about what we think they're doing, but it's just better getting from the player's perspective, just seeing how they felt.
It seems we are going into more technical again from the side, as there was a little bit of lag.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, but we are handling things. So it seems to be 1-1 right now. Did the first match count?
Yes, absolutely. It was laggy, but it wasn't.
But
as
it
bad.
wasn't as bad enough.
It
to
wasn't
where they-
unbearable where it was like.
where they couldn't play.
Yeah.
I mean, it was getting to that point, but
Yeah. Luckily
was
the
almost
second match was way better. There was some lag at the beginning, but overall it was good. So.
it was good. It was solid. So I do think that it is going to be a fair match here because they are both very skilled and they seem to be very good matchups for each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Both aggressive, and with Cloud being able to destroy the grenade in a big range, that can really mess up how Mikey really plays though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Cloud
that,
has
that grenade is most of his combos.
Yeah, Cloud has an insane range, to say the least.
We will interview all of our players, which would be Antonio, Mikey, and Vicente.
Yes, so that would be interesting.
Are
here we go.
we gonna have 4 games or just 3?
I guess we're gonna see.
Yeah, we'll
He's gonna lead it.
find out here.
See how it goes. Yeah. Should be interesting.
Here we go. So we have yellow. We have yellow on
I wonder
for West
if,
Mesa.
I wonder
and
if
Mike.
Cloud is gonna come in with a different strategy, not knowing that you can't play as rush down.
Yeah, I wonder if Cloud is gonna be able to.
Yeah, as you can see here,
He is playing a little more
he's
defensively
playing
here.
more defensively. He's keeping his space now. Not
He's using the
so-
range to his advantage. He did take Mikey's grenade.
both players here are definitely gonna play more balance here, both keeping pressure and staying off pressure. So right now it's just a game of tiptoe, just trying to get that early lead.
They're just trying to catch each other. The lag is back.
The lag is back. That is unfortunate,
It's very slow.
and I'm disappearing slowly.
Mikey does hit him with a hit. The grenade gets thrown.
It does.
It does hit both of them there.
All right, as we go in, both just keeping their distance, trying to get that cheeky hit in. As you can see there, misses the F smash.
They're both playing very passive defensive here.
Yeah,
Not
for
very
sure.
being so aggro, trying to force the other one to be aggro.
Ooh, has this thing that could easily
Cloud does have limit and it
takes him
hits
to
Mikey
97.
almost off stage.
Uses
Mikey
the
comes
Wonder
back
Wing to
with a
come
side B.
back. Ooh, misses the attack and gets hit for it. Lag is coming back again.
Cloud is charging up his limit. Yellow is charging up that limit.
Whoa,
Slow motion on the egg there,
it's going very slow.
making this match very cinematic.
It's like slow motion. Yeah, Mikey able to stay alive with 133, but any
Mikey is holding his own right
yeah,
now.
any cheeky hit though, and he's done for. But Yeah, let's see how this goes. I
Mikey's trying to play very carefully
Cloud
because of his percentage, and Cloud is trying to use every range he can to like hit Mikey here.
Yeah, he loves the up special there, trying to catch him off guard.
Mikey is utilizing these grenades very well.
Ooh, uses the Wonder Wing to step away and
And hits
catches
on the
him
side
by
B, knocking him
surprise.
off, taking one stock. Mikey
Ooh.
3 at 130. He's in danger range. Well, Cloud is at 2 stocks at 0.
This is gonna be a close match, I feel like.
Cloud is probably gonna play more aggressive. Mikey does run off stage
sadly,
here,
SD's with the Wonder Wing. So just like that, it is even once again.
but he is back to 5. He is back to 5 feathers.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure for both players here, for sure.
The
So
lag, on top of the lag being another
yeah,
opponent.
so a lot of pressure. So both players are just trying to play it strategically, trying to play safe. Definitely less risky.
They're both playing passive aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. Both trying to just do damage and get in there for the kill.
They seem to both try switching up from playing super defensive and passive at the same time to more aggressive passive.
Yeah, Mikey trying to get those grabs in, trying to get some extra damage in.
He's trying to pressure Cloud into being more like up close now,
Yeah, for sure.
instead of both of them trying
Tries
to
go again, but misses. Catches the bomb.
catches the grenade, throws it off. Cloud is almost at limit here. Mikey is going to have to play careful. That limit can change
Ooh.
everything.
That can take him easily to a 50% if he's not careful with that. Man, the lag. Oh, but misses.
He completely uses up his limit on a grenade.
Ooh, nice catch, and we get to wait 10
You get to see a
seconds
slow
as he
motion
falls
of the
down.
action shot. He does catch the grenade in air. He hits Manjo here.
Yeah, just like that, it's even once again. Catches him with the bomb.
Mikey does have the upper hand here.
Man, those
Switching
bombs
over
are
to
really
Cloud.
just catching Cloud by surprise. He'll be in one place and boom,
Those
gets hit by a bomb.
those grenades are really keeping him like on his. Keeping him like spaced.
Yeah,
Keeping him
Mike.
worried. He's kind of struggling to deal with them here.
Yeah, Mike. Cloud here trying to figure out what to do about those bombs. You know. Ooh,
Hits
hits
him
him
with
with
the
the
side B,
Wonder Wing
knocks
by
him off the
surprise
edge.
and gets the.
He is still alive.
Oh, no,
Cloud
he's
is
still
at
alive.
limit though.
He has the limit though, so he can easily die here.
Mikey can easily
Ooh, but
hits with the
gets the
side B,
Wonder Wing.
completely taking his stock. Mikey at 2 stocks at 104. Cloud at 1 stock 0.
Man, that Wonder Wing is pretty good.
That Wonder Wing, when it hits,
Yeah, you gotta watch out for
percentage,
that.
that can kill.
You gotta watch out for that because you fall swoop and you're done.
The only problem is though he has limited uses of the Wonder Wing, so
He does,
with it being
so-
strong, you can only use it so many times.
You gotta be strategically with it. Cloud really keeping pressure.
'cause you
Ooh,
also need
catches
to
him by
recover, though.
surprise.
Like here, he used one to recover.
Man,
He
Cloud
does
is really keeping that pressure off stage.
Oh, he does block. Mikey does come back though.
Oh, out
Hits
of
him with a
Wonder
grenade.
Wings.
The problem is though, Mikey is out of Wonder Wing here.
But he is at 154, so.
Yeah, 154. He does not have Wonder Wing.
How much damage can Mikey do before his stock is taken?
He has grenade. Cloud throws up the grenade before it self-destructs.
Oh, air.
Mikey hits him with a
Spot-
parry and a dodge, and then hits with a
wow.
forward smash.
Man, really using the lag there to just see what his opponent is doing.
Cloud is almost at limit here. One hit from limit can really can take a stock off Mikey.
Yeah, for sure.
Hits him with a grenade.
Ooh,
Can
has
Mikey
a
keep him
saver.
away with limit?
Ooh, dodges
He uses
it.
up his limit.
It's a close match.
The grenade bounces over the strike.
Hits the bomb.
Hits him.
Could
Mike
this
hits him
be
with
it?
Oh, and he
Man.
narrowly gets out of that one.
One grab by Banjo and Cloud can be done here for sure.
But also Cloud can hit hard, and that can take a stock off Mikey.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
those grenades are
Those grenades are really keeping him in check.
trying
To go for that
he
grab
hits him with
there.
the parry.
Ooh, gets the
knocks
tilt.
Wait,
He's alive?
Mikey's still alive.
Oh,
but then he
there you
hits
go.
him off. But a grenade really got Cloud here.
Cloud is at
He's limit.
125. With one grab, he is done for. Or he could try to go for the Wonder Wing by surprise again. And Cloud definitely trying to.
More grenades are
Trying to
getting
keep,
thrown out. Can the grenade does hit?
Ooh, misses
Cloud
the
is in
grab.
danger range here.
Yeah, Cloud definitely
He's
gonna try
at
to
kill
play.
percent.
Try to play more passively here for sure. Trying to be definitely not
He's
risky
being
at
very
all.
careful and cautious. Because
For sure.
one hit could kill Cloud here.
Yeah, Mikey challenging that cautious. Ooh, goes for the dash attack but misses. Man, those bombs are just keeping him in check. Grabs him, and this could be it. That is
knocks
it,
him into the
folks.
ground and then knocks him out, taking the win.
Just like that, Mikey won, and that is it for these matches.
That is the end.
Centennial takes home the win
We did
for
win.
today.
Wonder Wing back. We did. That's it.
That is it.
We won our rounds. Everyone got the point. We won best out of
West
three.
Mesa definitely put up a match there, especially at the end.
Antonio won. He won both his games. Vicente won both games, and then Mikey won He won 2, and then West Mesa won 1.
Yeah, that was a really
That was
entertaining
that was a really good game.
show. Yeah, that was really
But
good.
The Cloud really held out his own. Vicente he played super well. I don't really know what they're supposed to do there. That King K roll was
And
that kept up some pressure.
the lineup for West Mesa's characters are definitely interesting. We got
It was very unique.
yeah, it was very unique.
Most of the time you'll see other people, but it was very unique personally.
Surprisingly, we did not really see the characters you would see normally, except for Cloud. Besides that, all these characters were surprising, like Hero, Daisy.
Hero and Daisy, we had Lucina and Marth.
Yeah.
Not very well known characters
Yeah, so that was very entertaining.
in terms of the competitive space.
Yeah, so that was very entertaining to watch for
Very
sure.
entertaining.
So, yeah,
Antonio really played his game though with Wolf there.
yeah, for sure.
The first game was pretty intense, but then the second game got even more intense with Lucina finally figuring out how to play. G-Man really came through and almost got Antonio. So
All right, so we're gonna interview Mikey first.
we're gonna interview Mikey.
Just slide down.
So I'm gonna be sliding over here.
Replace Jackson, but not really. Like, just swap. Yeah, no, you go. You can both talk.
Yeah, like all 3 of us,
Yeah, there we go.
if that's possible.
So we're
Just,
getting
like, oh wait, that's just like gone.
we're getting Mikey's head and pants
Yeah.
to interview.
So it's a so we have a floating head here.
All right, hey guys.
So we have a floating head. We have Mikey here. He's
Yeah,
our
what's up?
banjo player.
Mm-hmm.
So Mikey, how did that game go?
I would say towards the end, I'd say the last 2 matches were pretty decent because the lag wasn't that bad. But of course, I have to mention the lag was kind of awful, especially the first match. My first match was really bad.
So what do you think about that lag that happened?
The lag, it's really hard to say because I don't know. I mean, lag is lag, stuff happens. So if the game is laggy, and I guess we just have to roll with it.
Exactly.
And what was your like mindset going into that match?
Oh, easily. Michael Jordan, the #1 quote that I love, mostly because I didn't think I was going to win. Like, what's the quote again? You miss every shot you don't take. Because I was going to probably not take my shot, but thankfully I tried, and I'm here.
Cloud really tested you with his pressure there, huh?
I would say, yeah.
But at the end there, you were checking him out with his bombs there, so.
Yeah, it was really a little stressful with them, but I think it's fine because I could have. He did test me, but I feel like I tested him with trying to bomb him, but also like trying to edge guard him a little bit. But
Yeah.
I didn't really do that, unfortunately.
The grenades really kept Cloud in check there.
Yeah,
It was kind of the play because you guys both kind of switched into passive like defense.
we did. I'm glad you noted that. We
Yeah,
just
both of you were like just tipping toeing.
we both did our neutral V's. He did his. I did mine. I did a little bit of down B. It's just.
Luckily, you came in for the win.
Yeah. Did you think you had a good game?
I think we had a great game, especially the last one, because
Did you think he played fair and played very well?
yeah, let's just say that. I played pretty decently. So, but it was fun.
Yeah, you did good. Good job.
The last game, I will say, extremely fun.
All right.
What?
Let me. Oh.
All right. Thank you
Yeah, thank you, Mikey.
Thank you for the interview.
No problem.
We'll see you next week.
Congrats on your game.
Congratulations.
We'll see you on the next stream.
Yep. See you guys.
Careful, because
I forgot to play.
So we are gonna have Vicente
The King K
for
rule.
the King K rule.
he's not.
Oh, he's not doing it.
He declines the interview.
Oh, never mind. Vicente declined.
Okay, what
He's
about,
too cool for it.
Okay, so Vicente declined the interview, but Vicente did have a great game and did play very well.
We got
we
Antonio.
have Antonio here. We have our wolf player.
So,
Welcome, Antonio.
so how did you feel about your matches going in?
Very nervous. It's streaming to a bunch of people. But I handled it. I figured it out.
You were very nervous knowing that there was going to be people were going to be watching a lot more than usual.
Definitely.
Because normally we just have like a couple people that normally just watch you, like just sitting in the back behind you.
And now you had us and us critiquing you as you played. So
Yeah, thanks.
you're welcome.
Did you think your opponent played fair?
Actually,
Do you think it was a good match?
he was alright. I think I played very not good, but that's me personally.
You guys did play very. It was a very aggressive game. You guys were
It
both
was.
very aggressive there. Not a lot of defensiveness until it was towards like when they were close to losing.
Well, when you're like that little bit away from losing, it gets to you a little bit. And
It does.
Yeah,
and
for
in
sure.
In your head, you're like, oh shoot, I'm about to lose to this
Yeah.
guy, and you start to wisen up a bit.
Yeah, luckily you're able to learn how to keep that composure and keep it cool and just think it out.
It's the scene that really kind of came and was kind of being really scary there.
I'd say so. He's spamming a lot of smash attacks, so I just started jumping over him.
And luckily you were wolf, so you were able to use projectiles to like keep more distance. And look,
Oh
sadly,
yeah, dude, the laser. So
yeah,
so
Lucina
good
did not
in
have
that
any
matchup.
projectiles, so she couldn't do anything. So it allowed you to breathe more and
Yeah,
get
she
your
had
momentum.
mainly just melee base, so that once you had projectiles out, that kind of
Yeah.
messed up her game a little bit.
I mean, whenever you're able to give yourself a little breathing room, and they have to come to you, it's a lot easier.
Yeah,
of a
for
game
sure.
plan.
It is a lot.
And since I was at high percent, you know, they definitely were aggressive towards me. So yeah.
Well, you did an awesome job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job on the win, and we're
See you
gonna
next week.
See you in the next stream.
Good job.
Alright. See you later, Antonio. Alright. So,
I guess we're trying to see if
Yeah, I guess-
Vicente wants to
I
do
guess
it.
we're gonna see if we do get another interview, but
I guess
no, we're done for interviews today.
Tell them about next week.
So tune in next week. We're gonna be here same time, Wednesday again, live streaming and catching our next match.
If we win. Oh. All right, come on, Nick. All right, that's fine.
Alright, so he declined to interview again. So,
But like, it's okay.
or do you want to do off screen?
We want to do off screen, just talk.
Sure.
Alright, so we have Vicente on an off screen interview.
You have to talk like right into it though.
All right. So here we'll share a mic here.
Yeah, we'll share a mic.
So,
So, how did you think the game went?
I think it went very smooth.
Very smooth.
yeah, for
Well, except for the lag, but
Yeah, except for the lag. But do you think your opponent played fair?
yeah,
You think it was a very fun match?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can see that you really use those cannonballs to really just keep your opponent in check and keep that pressure.
The back airs
Yeah,
were pretty scary.
He was falling for those up airs a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it works, just keep doing it until it
Yeah.
doesn't.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What makes you like playing K. Rool?
I could do anything I want and get away with it because of his belly armor.
With him being a heavyweight and having a lot of super armor.
Yeah, I just could do anything I want.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, did you have a game plan going in
No.
before? No.
Sir, I have a question.
What?
Do you have any plans on playing any other character?
Yes.
Okay, like Joker.
No.
Violet?
Yeah, I would play Violet just because I'm good with her, and that's only if I have a very bad matchup with King K.
All right.
All right. Good job. You did
that
really
was a
good today. That went
was a really good-
smoothly
that was
for
a really
you.
good game.
Is this off stream?
No.
No. All right. Well, all
Don't talk. I'm just kidding.
right. Well.
I didn't know you guys were going.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week on the next stream. I muted twice.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
All right. Kevin, go ahead and tell them about next week.
Yeah, so next week we're gonna be here same time on a Wednesday, doing our matches once again. If you guys want to come watch us again and rant about more random stuff in between, you know.
And actually seeing the competitive game, because that's what the point is.
Yes, and hopefully we'll have more to talk about. We'll have a better understanding. And yeah, thank you guys for are here. Thank you so much for
tuning
watching.
in and watching, and
Hit the subscribe button.
and
Ring that bell.
and if you're interested in joining, come to lunchroom A149.
Yeah, we just or come after school. That is also another
after
time.
school 3:30.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.
You forgot to plug in the merch, bro.
We don't have merch.
Yeah.